$34.50. I didn't pay. What? Am I getting charged more? I haven't even opened up this calendar yet, you guys, and it's already annoying me. Hey beautifuls, welcome back to my channel today. We do lots of unboxings over here, in particular advent calendars right now. So if you love advents and unboxings, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Today, we are taking a look at the Neiman Marcus Fragrance Advent. Now this calendar is a 12-day advent and it retails for $155, or so I thought. I got my calendar in and I'm sitting down to look at the calendar itself, and on the back I see a price tag, and I'm just gonna show you guys. Do you see this price tag? It doesn't say $155. It somehow says $34.50. So is there a gift that I don't know about, or a coupon or something? Because that would have saved me a lot of money. So if you guys know of any way to get it down to that price, drop a comment down below. I'm not sure if this just is a misprint or what the deal is, but it's gonna be kind of irritating if I find out that this is sold in stores for $34.50, but online it's $155. You know what I mean? Like, that would be a little annoying, a lot of annoying, I'll be honest with you. But if you guys wanna check out this calendar, I will be posting a link down below. I'm also going to be including it here on the YouTube video. So I will tag it here with an image, and you can click the image, it will take you directly to the Neiman Marcus website, and then you can purchase this advent. So as far as the box goes, it is a very nice box. On the back, it will reveal what's inside of your calendar. When you open it up, you will see all 12 of your days. I do think it's made well that you could reuse this if you wanted to. There's only one other thing that I'm going to point out to you guys, and I feel like this is worth mentioning because, again, I feel like Neiman Marcus is being a little shifty with this. So Neiman Marcus originally put this out with some spoilers, some teasers about the brands that will be featured in this calendar. A lot of people got excited. They loved to see the brands that were coming. They then released the calendar, people purchased it, and upon arrival, they realized it doesn't have the scents in it that they originally teased and spoiled. What's really interesting is that on the photo, it shows the fragrances that they originally talked about. So the fragrance in question is the one down here at the end. This one is the Frederick Music Ravager fragrance. It was supposed to be a 5 ml fragrance. Once people got their advents in, apparently, allegedly, it has been swapped for the Cartier fragrance, and it's only 2 ml. So they didn't tell anyone that they were changing this. And now on the website and also in the description box, they have now updated it to say that it was Cartier all along, but it wasn't all along because it's right back here on the back of the image. I just feel like it would have been so much better for Neiman Marcus to be upfront and just tell us we had to replace it for X, Y, and Z or whatever the issue was. You know what I mean? Like, don't be shifty and not tell people and then come out and be like, no, we meant to do it this way all along. Like, you know, what are you talking about? So much drama, and we've not even got into the advent yet. So let's go ahead and open up day one together, you guys. This is gonna be our first door. So this is from Maison. This is the French brand. It's very expensive. Okay, I gotta set this down. I thought I could hold all of this. I can't. I am not Wonder Woman over here. So this is what the fragrance will look like. And this is the Kirky fragrance. If I remember correctly, he made this fragrance and called it Kirky because that was his childhood nickname and everybody called him Kirky. And so this is like his signature blend. So this is what it will look like here for the packaging. It's always super fun because they have these really long spritzers and it's so much larger than the bottle itself. So 5 ml is what we have for this fragrance. I do feel like it's a good amount, especially since this is a luxury calendar. And I do think this is a luxury brand. Ooh, this smells good. So there are notes of fruit in here, but I also feel like it's got some warmth, a little bit of muskiness in there. Fragrance is so subjective. I personally love this scent, and if you were wearing it, I would tell you that too. I'd be like, you smell amazing. In day two, we have a fragrance from Marc Antoine Barraud. Okay, I try so hard. This whole Advent video, I just know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be like, wow, there's drama with Neiman Marcus, and then there's the white girl that can't pronounce anything. It's okay, we can laugh together about it, you guys. I know it's bad. So this is the fragrance name here. We have 10 ml on this one. This is a larger fragrance bottle. So this is also from France. Ooh, look at the packaging. I love it, you guys. It's so cute with the little ribbon as well. I love how much they gave us. This is a lot of fragrance. Okay, I hope I like this one. Let me see. Okay, so this is one that you're just gonna pour out and dab. Ooh, okay. Now this one is definitely sweeter, but I also feel like it's stronger. It's going up through my sinuses. I had to look up the fragrance notes on here because it is really good, but I can't figure out what the combination is. So they have tonka beans in here, paprika accord, there's mate, which I'm not really sure what mate is, and then there's tuberose absolute. It is a really nice blend. By the way, this is $300 for the full-size bottle. Yikes! But this is also why I get the Advent, so I can try them out without spending that much. Day 3 kind of blends in with the packaging. So this is what it looks like here. We've got, oh my gosh, this is tiny. Oh, this is the Cartier. This is the one that's in question and all the drama surrounding. It is tiny. So this is 2 ml and it's from Cartier. This is the fragrance that was not supposed to be in the Advent originally, but they have substituted. So we were supposed to have 5 ml of the Frederic perfume. I didn't write down the last name of it. I wrote it down because I was looking it up and there's all this controversy online. Even if you go to the Neiman Marcus website, there are reviews where people have called them out. The interesting thing, I think, is that the reviews are disappearing. They are on there and then you'll go back in and it says there are no reviews. And then more people will comment saying, hey, I got Cartier and not what you originally advertised. And they'll be there for a couple of days and then they disappear again. It's really strange. So I'm not sure what's going on, but this is the fragrance that everybody is upset over. So this is what it will look like. It is a spritzer. It does feel like a free sample. Normally the free samples are 1.2 ml and this is 2 ml exact. So it's a little bit larger. It does smell good. I mean, I like it, but it is kind of frustrating knowing it's so small. I feel like for fragrance advents, they need to keep these at least at 5 ml or larger. So the fragrance notes on here are gardenia, apricot, and osmanthus. What is that? Where are these words coming from? Bulgari is in our next day. So day 4, we have got this luxury perfume. The size on here is 10 ml or 0.34 ounces. Ooh, now you know what's interesting. It actually says complimentary on the side. Not for sale, complimentary. So in my definition of complimentary, I would say this means free, which clearly I did not get it for free because like I said, this is $155. I don't know how they can get away with this, you guys. I really don't. So this is what it will look like here. I do think this is great that we're getting such a luxury brand and you can try out this fragrance. I think that's awesome. I like that you've got a spritzer. There's quite a bit of product here as well, so you can take it with you. Ooh, what is that? I feel like I'm getting a tree. It's like a woody, musky note, but I can't figure out what tree it is. It just has kind of that, I mean, it's got like an earthy scent to it, so there's definitely that woodsy note. It's not bad. The fragrance name is called the Blanc on here. It doesn't show up super well on camera, but it's not a bad fragrance. I don't mind this one. Day 5 has one of the larger drawers of this Advent. So inside of this one, I'm hoping we have something larger. We're gonna see. Ooh, oh, it's Ormond. Actually, this is good. I didn't have too high of hopes there, you guys. I didn't know what was gonna happen. This is awesome. So it's Ormond Jane, and the fragrance is called Levant. It's 10 ml for the size or 0.35 ounces. So I love that it's all sealed up. The packaging is really pretty. I mean, I love the bright red color. And then when you pull it out, it actually matches the box. How cool is that? See, this is generous. I think this is wonderful. You get that beautiful ombre. I love their bottles. This is so heavy too. The glass is thick, so it's got quite a bit of weight to it. But the fact that you get that orange reddish glow down to yellow is just awesome. This smells amazing. It smells like oranges and amber in here and bergamot. It smells so good. This is my favorite one that we've tried so far. Here's the other thing that's interesting is you can buy this exact size from the brand. This retails for about $50 a pop. So I do appreciate that when I'm spending $155 for the entire calendar, I love seeing sizes like this 10 mil, where I know I'm getting my money back with it. Even though I'm a little disappointed with a couple other things with this Advent, I do like that, but this smells so good. I want another day like that. But next up in day 6, we have a fragrance from Van Cleef in here. This is their Santal Blanc. It's 7.5 mil. So this is a very bougie fragrance that also happens to say gift on the back. So it says gift, not for sale. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating when you see this. It just, like, you get excited and then my mood just drops because it's frustrating when you know you could be getting it for free. Now I'm starting to think this whole Advent could have been $35. You know what I mean? Like, how frustrating is that? So this one is also going to be that dropper that you can just do a couple of dabs with. There's no spritzer with this. Ooh, I swear I smell oranges again. Is that from the other one? I swear I smell oranges again. But I don't know if that's from the last one that I just smelled or if this actually does have oranges in it. There is mandarin in this. I had to look it up because I didn't know if I was going crazy or not, but there are mandarins. It's also sandalwood, musk, and tonka bean. This one is really good too. Okay, out of the whole calendar, day 5 and 6 are my favorites so far. Apparently, I have a thing for oranges, which is kind of strange because none of the perfumes I normally wear have oranges in them, but I like it. In day 7, we have a product from Xerjoff in here. This is their Herba Pura perfume. I think that's how you pronounce it. So this is 15 mil. This is much larger than all of the other ones that we've had so far. So this is a perfume from Italy is where this is from. Ooh, they have really pretty packaging. Look at this one, you guys. I just remembered as I'm starting to open it up, I could see the little tail and I'm like, yes, they have beautiful bottles. Why am I getting orange again? Am I only picking up oranges today? But I swear this has oranges again. Or maybe it's another citrus. Maybe it's lemon that I'm getting instead. Okay, I gotta look this up because now I really do think I'm going crazy. I keep thinking of oranges, but I swear that's what's in here. So this one says it's a basket of fruits and exuberance. This is going to feature amber, musk, and vanilla. There's also orange and lemon. Oh my goodness. See, there is oranges in here. I knew I could smell it. It says basically this is your fruity basket from the Mediterranean is the idea with this one. It smells really good, but again, you need to like citrus to enjoy that one. Okay, so we're up to day 8 now. Inside of this door, we have from Initio, this is their Power Self Perfume. Now this is itty bitty, 5 mil. You know, after coming off of that with 15 mil in the larger bottles, this just comes in really small. It is a free sample again. It says it on the back. Dang it. I really wish they would stop doing that. The perfume is called Power Self, and I definitely think this is powerful because it really is strong. Like, you're gonna know when this person is walking around. You will smell them coming before you ever see them. So the fragrance notes on this is white rose, magnolia, musk, and sandalwood. It says this will tap a direct link between scent and the brain's sensory pathways. Yes, I believe that because I swear it's in my brain right now. I have a little bit of a headache. Don't worry, I will push through the headache, you guys. We're gonna finish this Advent. So in day 9, we have another bottle of perfume. This one doesn't have a box like the other ones do, but it is from Tribeca and it's Bond number 9. So this is what it will look like here for the bottle. So it is just a spritzer, you know, love or not for resale. Gosh, it just bugs me, you guys. I know I'm probably obsessing over it right now, but it just kind of bugs me that they're on there. So this is very good. Ooh, this is nice and sweet. Coming off of that one getting into my head so much, this is very comforting and very nice. It's like bad cop, good cop or something, man. This is like pulling on my emotions. To me, this has an amber note to it where I get a little bit of that warmth. I feel like there's some sugar in there as well. I also feel like there's a bit of earthiness. So it's kind of, it doesn't smell like woods per se, maybe like a moss scent where it's just a little bit more earthy. That's the other thing that I pick up on this. It's really nice though. It just gives me like a sweet, sugary earth. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I'm trying, you guys. I'm trying to explain what I'm smelling. The good news is that if I smelled this on you, I would think you smelled really good. We're gonna open up day 10 together. This door is very large, so hopefully it's gonna be as good as day 5 was. So inside of this door, it's not as big as the door. Seriously? Look at all that space in there. We could have put so much in there. Oh my goodness. I was hoping for a big perfume. It is larger, but we could have put a lot more in there. So next we have Baklava Royale. Ooh. This is 12 mil for this fragrance. It is larger. I feel like this is a good combination of the last 2 fragrances that I've had. It's like powerful and sweet meet together inside of this one. I am getting bergamot out of this and then a very strong perfume alcohol note. I know it says baklava on the front, which I would have assumed that was like the dessert, but I'm not really getting any of that. I would have thought there would have been like some nuts to it or that caramelness. It's caramel, right? That's in baklava. I think that's what it is, where it's a little sticky, but I'm not getting any of that, but it does smell sweeter. So maybe that's the idea, is that you're getting like this sweet baklava dessert and that you get some notes of it. It doesn't smell bad. That's the important thing, is again, if I smelled this on you, I still think you would smell really nice. That's kind of important of all fragrances, truthfully. As long as you don't smell bad, then we're good. So moving on to day 11. Ooh, this box is gorgeous. Look at the green on here. What is this? Empress is the name? I do like the green box though. And then this is what it will look like here. So it's a glass bottle and we will have a spritzer up at the top. So the size is 10 mil or 0.34 ounces. Oh, no, nope, not for me. I feel so bad because some of you might be wearing this perfume and I'm sorry, it's just not for me. Again, scent is very subjective, so we may not like the same scents and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mean to insult anyone. It's just, this doesn't sit well with whatever I have for sinuses. Like it just doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Nope, I can't do it. I gotta look this up because whatever it is, it does not sit well with my nose. So it says the first note is blood orange. That is not at all. And we've already determined I can pick up an orange scent because I found it in the other ones. This does not smell like oranges at all. Maybe bad oranges. But then it says there's peach, bergamot, rose. I like all of those. What is, no. This says it's a peach, vanilla, and blood orange scent. There's also amber, musk, and woods. Right, did I look up the right one? Penillions and Preza perfume. That's what it says it is for the notes, but that is not at all. I am not getting any of those notes. I'm just getting like black pepper and earth and musky and moss and just not good. We're actually doing pretty well that there's only one day in here that I really don't like. All of the other ones I either love or I can tolerate, so I think that's pretty good. Last day, we are up to day 12 of this advent calendar. Hopefully we end on a grand finale. So inside of day 12, we have a fragrance from Byredo. Mojave Ghost is the fragrance name. So this is 8 ml of product is what we have here. I do like the packaging. So it's not the largest one. I almost feel like the one we saw earlier that was 15 ml should have been the last day just to really end on that grand finale. But this is still good. I think the brand is nice on here. A lot of people like these fragrances as well. So inside we will have our little bottle. The only thing is that all of their bottles look the exact same. They will have different fragrance names on them, but they all look this way. I wish they would look a little different so I could tell which one was which without having to read them. But you know, that's just a small little thing. So here's what it looks like for the actual bottle. And then up top, you can twist this off and you can dab this on. So it's not going to be a spritzer or a roller ball. I get magnolias out of this. I might be off on that. It's some sort of a flower in here, but I could have the wrong flower. But it's definitely a floral note. And then I do feel like they've added like some musk in there as well. Maybe a little bit of vanilla at the same time. But this is a stronger fragrance. It's not as strong as a couple of the other ones, but I do think this will wear longer because it is that stronger scent. So that is everything inside of our 12-day fragrance calendar from Neiman Marcus. So a couple of good news about this calendar. One, I was looking for any duplicates that were in the beauty advent that Neiman Marcus put out. None of these match up exactly. We did have some of the same brands, however, they were different scents in each of the calendars. So I actually really prefer that. So if you decide to purchase both calendars from Neiman Marcus, you're not going to get the exact same fragrances in both of them. So I think that's awesome. The other thing is that I do feel like this has a nice collection of citrus scents in here, a little bit of floral, not a lot, but there's also some really good muskier scents in there going into winter as well, some earthy tones. So I feel like it's a good collection for this season that we are in. Plus, one of the main things that I love about fragrance advents is you're not spending the full prices. I am not a fan of so many of these products saying that they are free samples or complimentary products, a gift. You know what I mean? Like that is the part that is really bugging me, especially when you're spending $155. I don't want to spend $155 on samples, free samples at that. So that's one thing that I think is a huge negative. The other thing is that I'm not a fan of how Neiman Marcus has replaced one of the products. Like I said at the outset, they were supposed to include a different fragrance. Not only is it not equal in terms of price, but it's not equal in terms of how much we were supposed to get as well. It was supposed to be 5 ml and they substituted it with 2 ml of product. So I don't think this calendar is worth it at the $155 price point. I feel like you can try out different scents in their beauty advent and get a much better deal and price breakdown than you do in the fragrance advent. This calendar works out to about $13 per day, and I just think $13 for some of these fragrances is a bit too much, you guys. Yes, we have a couple in here that are $45 a piece. That is a deal, but I don't know, just the fact that these are mostly free samples to begin with, I just don't feel like you need to be spending $13 a day when it's a free sample. So you guys comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you agree with me that you think this is overpriced samples, or do you disagree and think I'm off my rocker and I just don't know perfumes? We can totally disagree. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are on this one. So until next time, beautifuls, have a great rest of your day, and I will see all of you in my next unboxing video. Bye!